Sometimes the best fishing is right off the road. Do a little fishing on my favorite little stream out here in the middle of nowhere. Well, I guess it's not the middle of nowhere, but it's off the grid and not too many people know about it. But hopefully I'll get into some rainbow trout today. And yeah, just took the afternoon off and just needed a little river therapy. Got a couple setups with me. I got my 3-weight. And if you don't have a 3-weight in your quiver, you need to, because there's just something special about catching a fish on a little light setup like a 3-weight. And I got that paired up with a great big hopper, red body hopper, parachute, easy to see. Love this fly. It really does catch fish. And on my other rod, my 5-weight, I got a Sculptzilla, because why wouldn't I? All right, let's get down there and do a little fishing. Let's do this. Fish on. So these guys are clearly spawning. You can see reds that they've created, and they're just absolutely packed in here. It's absolutely crazy. And you know, I don't want to disturb them while they're spawning. Salmon are not doing real well here in the Pacific Northwest, so I want to do my part. And I'm going to see if maybe I can go higher up on the system to get above them. But I'm not going to fish this water with all these fish in here doing their thing, doing their spawning thing. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be back in touch here in a minute as I go further up. We're gonna explore a new fishery. So I drove down this dirt road and the car just barely made it, but there's a river down there and a gate right there. And we're gonna go see if we can hike down and hopefully catch a fish. But never been here before, so I have no idea what to expect. But pretty cool adventure. Let's get down there. I love walking down these trails and exploring, but I gotta tell you, when you're by yourself, there's just kind of this, I want to be loud, say, hey bear, just because it's dark and kind of scary. It kind of takes me back to my childhood where, you kind of have to rise above the fear, and being alone in the woods somewhere I'm unfamiliar, gets me, a little on edge. Well, little end of the road here. Let's see if I can bushwhack down here. It's never easy. Never freaking easy. I think I found the way down. So I have to fall on my butt here. I think I can make it under the trees over here. The ticket. This is where it has its disadvantages. Made it. I mean, seriously, that water looks really good. Seriously, look what I'm contending with. I'm fishing for trout. And wait till you see what's right to my right. I mean, I can't believe it. This thing is absolutely packed full of salmon. Pinks, coho, and big old Chinook salmon. It's amazing. It's no wonder the trout are like, see you later. They're probably way up the river. Okay, so I'm gonna admit something. It's just dumb. So, there's so many salmon in this river that I texted a buddy and I said, what would you try if there's that many salmon? He goes, tie on an egg. A lot of times the trout are just right behind the salmon eating the eggs. So I thought, okay, it's a good idea. But I was so excited. I was so excited to get down here. What's missing? My entire pack. I literally left my entire gear bag and net in the car. I was so jonesing to get down that trail that I left everything behind. I'd like to think that I'm not alone in doing stuff like that. I know we forget stuff, but I literally didn't even bring my pack. So tying on an egg is not an option. And I am probably, a solid mile from my rig. All right. So I guess that wraps it up for this trip. All right, everybody. Till the next time, fish on and don't forget your pack.